Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Logan, aka the Army Vet Trucker. If it's your first time here, I am an extra board line haul truck driver for a company called ABF Freight. Today we are taking off from Dallas here and we're heading down to Austin, Texas. We're gonna drop the set we got right now, and then we're gonna probably have to string a set of empties and head down to the Rio Grande Valley, down to the Brownsville, McAllen area. We got a terminal down there in Mercedes, Texas, but that's where we're gonna call it for today. It's just a couple days after the last video here. Sorry to leave you guys hanging after the end of that other video. I was thinking about making another video to follow up with that video, the one with the winter storm that we broke down. But the next day, the winter storm didn't wind up being much of anything. I'm telling you, it probably only snowed less than an inch in Tucumcari. So I woke up in the morning after that video, after I went to bed, and there wasn't even any snow on the ground. There was a little bit on the hood of the truck, but that's it. And I drove into Albuquerque that day, and then it was only about 2 hours to get into Albuquerque, and then from there I switched over to a different truck, complete set, truck and trailers and all, and went over to Amarillo, and that's where I went to bed. And then the third day I came from Amarillo back here to Dallas, which was yesterday. And now today we're going down to Austin, doing a drop and hook there, probably stringing a set of empties, and then going down to the valley and going down to bed there. And hopefully we get sent back up to Dallas tomorrow. I'm trying to take the weekend off, Saturday and Sunday. Today is Thursday. We got called at 3 a.m. this morning, pretty early, and we had a 7:30 show time, and it's almost 10 o'clock now. We wound up having to wait on a tractor for about an hour and a half, and after that we had to go to the shop, so that was another half an hour there. And it's been a kind of a slow morning getting out, but now that we're out, we're gonna get out of here, get on to, what is it, 35 here, go through downtown Dallas, then straight south down to Austin. We'll probably get off on the toll road down there and bypass going right through the middle of Austin. I used to go all the time through downtown Austin, but at this point they don't really care if we use the toll roads or anything, so I just send it right through the toll roads. And the location of our terminal for ABF in Austin is just right off the toll road there that bypasses Austin. It's only a few miles away, whereas if you stay on 35 through Austin, you have to get on, I think it's US 183 or 283 or something that shoots over. And traffic's always a nightmare there. It's just always a pain in the butt to go through. And today we should be getting there around 1 p.m.-ish, and we'll see how it goes. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out on the road here, and I'm gonna chime back in with y'all once we're down in Austin, and I'll hopefully be able to catch some of the action of stringing some trailers. It's probably the second or third time stringing trailers on the channel in Austin. It's just kind of, they don't string empties for us down there. We just have to do it ourselves, and they're allowed to do that. So, but anyways, guys, like I said, I'm gonna get on the highway and I'll catch back up with y'all here in a little bit. Alrighty guys, well here we are here in Austin at the terminal here. We're just snaked around back right now with this set that I just brought in, and we're about to drop it off right now. Pretty uneventful drive down here, just 35's always a nightmare, and today was no different. It's not really the traffic was that bad, it's just that I only go 66, and every time I come across somebody going slightly slower than me, it's just hard to make anything happen. So my assumption earlier that we're going to be stringing empties here was absolutely correct. That's exactly what we're going to be doing. I'm just gonna go over here and find me a gear. Kind of a quiet day here. It's a beautiful day though. It's 68 degrees here. I'm sure that's off a little bit because I've been sitting here, but probably more like 65. Oh man. Got a couple of these old gears. That one over there by itself, that probably means that they're see, that's why, sorry to get distracted here guys, this freaking handheld, I swear it's so nice because you can take it with you and go inside with it and stuff, but Samsara, man, y'all see I've been in yard move for 6 minutes here, 6 minutes, but because I turned the truck on over there and moved over here, see look there, it just updated, now 0 minutes, because I turned the truck on and started moving, and it says, are you sure you're still in yard move? And if I don't push it quick enough, it puts me into drive. And now my whole 30-minute break's jacked up. See, like right here. Yep, driving for less than 1 minute. That is frustrating. Let's just say that. Because now, I mean, it doesn't make any difference because I'm probably going to wind up being here for an hour. But if I were only somewhere doing a quick drop and hook and I was only planning on being there for 30 minutes and then it did that at like 20 minutes, well then I'm stuck sitting there. So, just kind of a pain in the butt with this Samsara, nitpicking, but yeah. I guess I'm gonna grab this gear right here. That one behind it's a lot nicer and newer, but I'm not gonna jack up their whole scheme here just because I want a nice gear. It doesn't really matter. Try not to get stuck in this mud here. Not sure who left this set here. Probably somebody new. That usually this inbound sets go over there on the back wall, but maybe there was one there earlier this morning when this guy brought his in and he couldn't put it there, so kind of in the way there. A lot of drivers don't really care. If it's in the way, then they can move it, which is true. That's why those old gears are kind of a pain in the butt. landing gear levers are all floppy and hard to work with. All right. So they got a whole crap ton of empty trailers down there. It must mean they've been getting a lot of inbound freight and not a lot of outbound freight. So kind of puts us in a tight spot because I'm going to be blocking the road trying to build this set and fighting with traffic. Not that this is a busy road or anything, but this terminal right here used to be Central Freight, and then they went out of business. Now it's Central Transport. I guess it's probably an upgrade from wherever Central Transport was before. So let's see here where I want to go. Got another ABF truck coming in here. I'm going to just stay out of his way for a second. So I got a trailer all the way over there on the end. That's probably the one I'll use as my rear, just so it gives me more space to build this set. I'll probably pluck that one right there as my trail, and then grab this one right here as my lead. Sounds like a good plan. It kind of creates a waterfall effect. That way the next guy will have access to that one in the back. Man, they got these things 3 deep. That is crazy. Trying to keep this dolly from going crazy on me. They go away from you quick. I'm gonna have to pull forward and get this thing a little bit more lined up. Pretty good right there. Nice and tight in here, huh? Let's go see how that looks. Yeah, that looks like it'll be all right, I reckon. Yeah, that should be just fine. So instead of giving you guys the normal point of view here, me stringing this set, I've done that a couple times on the channel already. My wife actually got me this little fancy drone for Christmas this year, and I've only used it a couple times, and I figured I could probably use it for the channel here, and I might throw it up and try to give you guys a unique perspective here of me stringing the set. If it cuts right back to me just with the camera on my head, then you guys know that the drone didn't work out. There's some power lines here, and I haven't thrown it up yet to see if it'll even have a good view, but anyways. So that's that. Pretty easy. Not too bad. You guys will have to let me know how you like that perspective of the drone overhead. I could have probably done the whole thing with the drone, but I'm still kind of learning how to use it. I need some more practice. Take it to the park a few times and figure out all the controls for it. It's not that hard to use. The app does a lot of it, a lot of the hard work for you. You just kind of tell it where you want it to go, and it does the rest. Just getting everything plumbed up here, and we'll be good to go. Valve and raise the gear. All right, that's that. Let's check everything out, make sure they're actually empty. I was just double checking the ABS. I don't think I caught the light coming on and off a minute ago, but it works. It's an interesting way of mounting that light. Got brake lights, got clearance lights. I don't hear any leaks. No lights on the gear. Got a swing door, got brake lights, license plate, clearance lights. Indeed empty. Always got to check on these swing doors. There's a chance if you don't do it right, you can miss the little latch. You can be latched down here and not up there, and if you do that, then water will get in when it rains. Not that it's supposed to rain on me or anything, but man, been wanting to buy like a little one of those mini bottles, WD-40. There it goes. For these padlocks. I just don't know how I feel about spending my own money on stuff like that. Trailers are always supposed to be locked at all times unless they're in a yard empty. Whenever they're in transit anyways, they're supposed to be locked. Fine. Brake lights, tail lights, markers, 4 ways. Looks like we're good to go. We know the tractor's good. Alrighty, well, we're all set then. I'm gonna take a couple pictures here. I've learned this lesson the hard way. Coming into Austin, I've talked about it in a previous video before, but whenever we string empties down here, I'll show you on here. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Try to zoom in a little bit. On the ABF app that allows us to do our dispatching ourselves, whenever I do next dispatch, it doesn't have any numbers on there. It's just empty 1 and empty 2. It just means 2 empty trailers. So you gotta make sure you write down or take a picture of your numbers of the trailers you string up, so you can put them in here and then write them on the paperwork up there. And I've gotten in the position where I didn't do that before, walked my happy butt all the way up there and realized I didn't have the numbers, so I had to come all the way back down, and probably wondering like, oh, why don't you just drive up there? Well, it's kind of a tight yard, and I probably could, but these guys are going in and out of the docks, backing in and everything, and you know, just looping around with these empties in there is kind of, I don't really like to do it. So I just get my exercise, take a walk up there, and just make sure to write down my numbers. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go over the route we're taking here real quick. We're gonna be going to ABF. Hopefully you guys can see this. Brightness is all the way up. This iPad doesn't get too bright. Put the visor down, that might help. But we're gonna be going, getting back out on the toll road here, 130. And we're gonna be going down all the way to, let's see, I think we get off the toll road, yeah, right here, and go through, I don't really have service right now. It's kind of glitching out, but we're gonna take, we're gonna go through Beeville and down to, let me actually try to do something here. The map was kind of bugging out and not showing town names. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna be going through Skidmore, Pettus on 181. We're gonna go down on the toll road to Lockhart, then through Luling, Belmont, Leesville, Nixon, and then I might go, when I go through Beeville, it's got me going on a state highway, cutting back over to 37, but I might wind up just going down to Senton and taking 77 to get back on 37. But we'll just have to find out and play it by ear. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna run back up here, do my paperwork, get everything all in order, and then I'll catch back up with you guys once we're on our way. Alrighty, just like that, here we are at the terminal down here in the Rio Grande Valley. It's actually in Mercedes, Texas, where we're at. Kind of close to McAllen, Weslaco area, but made it here in one piece, and time to just finish her up here. Just got to drop off this set of empties here, and then we're going to be heading to the hotel. And speaking of the hotel here, I've already showed, I believe, the hotel that I stay at here. It's a La Quinta. Super nice, awesome hotel. I like staying at it. But I don't think I need to show it again, so I'll probably just end the video here as soon as I get done doing the dropping this set. Alrighty, so that's that. Easy peasy. All I gotta do now is just run into the office here real quick and do me some paperwork. We have a little dispatch office right there that we check in at, and that's where I'll go there right now. I might ask them where they're sending me tomorrow, hopefully back up to Dallas. One way or another, I will catch you guys in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Smash that like button. If you have any questions, concerns, feedback you'd like to offer, feel free to drop a comment down below. If you have anything you'd like to discuss on a more one-on-one basis, feel free to send me an email. It's always in the description below. Last but not least, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It's free to you and it means a lot to me. With all that being said, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.